Leo, to your New Year's 2026 reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Let's get in here and look at the forecast, see what predictions are coming out for you. Hope you guys had a wonderful exit of 2025. Best messages coming out for you is dun, 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 Venus energy. Wow. The part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. Talk about an energy shifting dramatically from 2025 to 2026. I just feel like you're going to leave a lot of 2025 shit in 2025. I've seen a few signs do this as well. So it's not really a big thing. But I do like it. I like it. Focusing on what can be. Okay, let's get in here and see what's going on. Energies coming out. Any other energies coming out that we can kind of look at just for a second? Just kind of give me an idea what we're looking at here. We're looking at Capricorn energy, serious, materialistic, hardworking, cautious ambition. Okay. It's going to be a lot of growth, personal growth going on over here. Looking at Mars, the 9th house, personal growth again. Spiritual growth, the 9th house, spiritual growth. So we're looking also, we see Mars with the 9th house as well coming through for the year. That's personal growth, spiritual growth, increased confidence. Look at that, Sagittarius, lucky streak. Guys, what the hell? So yeah, this is crazy. This is going to drastically shift in your favor. Okay, guys. Beautiful. Let's get over here. See what's going on. Going straight into the winter time. We're looking at January. Okay, January through March in the winter. Oops. So Gemini energy coming out where the information is stimulating exchange as possible. A lot of information coming out. Really bringing out that Gemini energy. So let's see what's going on with that Gemini energy. Show us what's going on in the winter. Got the Emperor coming out with respect and some leadership, feeling the stability with the 9 of Cups to the, feeling like there's a little bit of lack of commitment where you feel like I could use a little more commitment from this person's situation. I kind of feel like you're pulling away a little bit as you're kind of undergoing some kind of shift. It could even be an identity shift. Like, I want to see myself as this leader. I'm going to walk out of the gates into 2026 as this leader, this proud leader. I want to, you know, change things around. So I do feel like you are getting ready for a complete drastic like makeover. Okay, let's see what we got over here. Going straight into springtime. Capricorn energy coming out. The energy around you, serious, materialistic, hardworking, bestow shrewdness, and cautious ambition. Wow. Really seeing that coming through with the Saturn energy as well as the part of you accepts the challenge to gain the wisdom. So that's very important too. I do like that because that's saying, hey, you know what, even though, and look, they're both, Saturn rules Capricorn. So wow, that's crazy. So, but it is saying no matter what, there's going to be this place where you're going to move up this mountain. You know where you're going. And sometimes you can lead better with your heart and having understanding of what's going on. I just feel like you're You're looking for bigger answers, but you're also leading with your heart up this mountain towards the success of what you want and building this. Because I do feel for you that you're going to have these big changes in money and career for sure, where it's like you're really putting yourself back on track after you've had all of these, you know, I don't know. For some of you, you've just had a really rough year in the end. It started out good in 2025 and then it just kind of faded away. And I just feel like whatever was fading away is now coming back with a practical approach. You couldn't be more practical in a lot of ways than Capricorn energy, right? And understanding the realism of what is going on. So I think it's going to strengthen your direction for that growth within your finances, your love, your, whatever pillar you're looking at. Right now I'm feeling like it's a lot of finances for you. But it could just be within, that emotional comfort no matter what. Limitations, fear and doubt, limit freedom of action, let go of your worries. Yeah, and I feel like that's what it's going to do though too. Because remember, Capricorn energy is still the devil. So it's still going to feel like you have limiting beliefs. So all this is saying is remember with the Capricorn, which is Saturn and right, is still the devil energy. Remember to let go of the fears. Do not hold yourself back with restrictions. I love that. You couldn't even get any better than that. Because this is representing the devil, right? Because you have a surprise that's coming, but the surprise is kind of interesting because it feels like you've been leaning towards it, right? As you're trying to put yourself over here and this emperor, right? This emperor, being in this emperor mode with this 9 of cups. So you're having this flexibility. Yeah, well, you're going to feel that flexibility. But I think that the fire that you have is going to set the tone no matter what. And you have the fire horse. So there's going to be this place where you're going to say, but I'm in deep. Because that fire horse wants to be in deep, right? It's either in love with the situation or it's going to burn it down, right? Because it's bringing that fire and that passion in. So I do, yeah, there it is, power in winning. I do feel like once you find this strong direction that you're finding right now in springtime, I just feel like you're going to remain secure here. That's going to be it. That's where you're going to remain. And I think that once you do so, you're going to feel like you're winning. You're actually going to be, because this is the Empress again. This is Venus again. So that's where you're going to find that emotional comfort. That's where you're going to say everything's going to be fine. As long as I secure myself in this area, everything's going to be okay. That Capricorn energy is also the Queen of Pentacles, so you can kind of feel that energy as well. She's secure because she's holding that pinnacle. So it would make sense to say, this is where I'm feeling magnetic. Yeah, it's magnetic. You couldn't get more magnetic. And you're bringing in that Venus, that's Taurian energy. So this is all about having that earth energy coming in and feeling like you're winning. You know, you're going to have these huge investments coming in. You can go do your investments. Invest wisely. Buy that Bitcoin. Do whatever you need to do, right? Get that 401k, whatever. Put extra money into that 401k, however. But I just feel like whatever it is, you're securing the deal. Money in the bag over here, yeah. It's because you can see it from a bigger point of view. Yeah, your commitments are, you're more committed to the understanding and to what you're doing than you had been in a long time, because you finally found something that feels comfortable. But it makes sense because we already said that it has to feel real. If it's not real, then you're not going to feel like it's really meant to be forever. And you're going to say it's just there for now to help me get to the next level. Leos don't like that. Only for the fact that there has to be that learning, that strength, that personal success, that willpower, that confidence. And if I don't feel confidence within that job, if I don't feel like I fit where I need to fit, then I'm freaking leaving. Because that would be what the Leo would do. Because the Leo needs to shine. The world revolves around that Leo, right? So you're saying my experience somehow needs to have some kind of shining, right? So make me shine like a diamond. Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me, right? And yeah. I just, guys, you're going to see the commitments that you need starting to shine through right there. See what's going to happen during your birthday. Leo's birthday, please. It's going to be about family and Cancer energy. And also about that second house. So you're saying, I'm in love with my money. I'm in love with myself. I'm in love with what's going on. I'm going to give it to my family. I'm going to show these emotions. Wow. If you are single, you won't be long. Because I do see that, you know, you're going to have some opportunities over here that are going to rise. So we'll get to the second house in a second. I just want to look at love for a second because I can feel that, you know, you're going to have this new love coming through. Yeah, there's some passion going on. Keep the flame of passion alive. It's the heartbeat of love. Sparks. Keep the sparks flying. Surprise each other with gestures of love. How sweet. And friendship. This connection is based on friendship. It may never develop into a romance, but you know what? Even if it doesn't develop into romance, how much fun can you guys have? I mean, how much fun is that? Because I see the best of friends over here. Wow. I don't see it from a negative thing. I know you guys could say that's a friend zone, but actually I don't see anything wrong with it because I actually feel like you guys have this deep friendship, like besties. Like, you know what, it might not develop the way I wanted to, but they're my best friend, and I would still take the shirt off my back for this person. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Like, don't mess with my best friend. So even though it's a friendship that, you know, keeps itself in the friend zone, I don't see anything negative about it. Okay, it didn't come in upside down or sideways or anything weird. It came in as, I love you, and I'm going to show you, and, you know, you got my heart. And who knows? You don't know that. It doesn't mean that it never will develop. It just means never in this time period. We don't know that. 10 years down the road, you might write me and be like, you know, that friend you told. Yeah, exactly. We're married and have babies. Yeah. Exactly. So there's no such thing as never, never. It just means not in this moment. So right now we're going to stay friends and the best of friends. And I do like that though, because I do see you guys, you know, going out having fun. Could be, yeah, look at that. I got the gambling card. You guys could be going out gambling. Yeah, going to the casino, baby. So let's get in here and do the tea over here. A couple cards. Unexpected flirtation, direct messages. I do see that passion coming in, booked and busy. Yeah, there's a lot of success. Hidden intentions, ascension, growing awareness, going to the next level. So I do feel like a lot of you are leveling up. It's going to end up with I just feel like the end of the year is going to be a very light year for you. Where it's ended heavy in 2025, I just feel like it's going to be so much better in next year. Okay, I just feel like you're really going to meet the heights. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at, I'm going to take some of these away, my friends. I'm going to go to fall over here, October through, October, looking at that Mercury retrograde, Scorpio Mercury retrograde, October through December, ending 2026, out with a bang. What else do we have over here in Virgo energy? Okay, so, wow, Mercury is Virgo. It's going to bring on this beautiful Mercury energy. There's going to be a lot of communication. There's going to be a lot of, I don't know, I just feel like it's very light and very pleasant. I feel like Mercury retrograde might want to bring you back into some old detached like feelings or, you know, ideas, but I don't see any real external pressures or maybe a little internal pressures from what was going on, but I think that you'll be able to get over those. That could just be end up some kind of emotional up and down kind of thing. You know what I mean? Kind of catching my emotions. But otherwise, I don't see any real complications over here, really. No, I see the 10 of Cups. Like, I got money. I'm ready to go. I got some dreams going on over here. I got some action-packed, wielding some magic over here. Cleaning house. Wow. Oh, my Jiminy. Yeah, you guys are not even messing around. You're like, nope, gotta go. Travel. Look at that. Some travel going on. Could have the Queen of Pentacles. She likes traveling. She likes providing for the household. She likes working parent. She's practical. Any complications that are going on, she's like, whoop, we're going to move right past those. So I do feel like there's a lot of positive impacts coming from this situation. You're going to leave with, wow, guys. You might even be owners of a new house. You might buy a new house or owners of a new business. Wow, you're owning something. I don't know why. I just feel like the Queen of Pentacles, she says, I'm owning. Maybe you're just owning up to all the money you're rolling in, right? New car, new this, new promises. I don't know. Coming to the promised land. I don't know. It's crazy. That is just so beautiful, guys. I'm just like wowed. Coming into the land of milk and honey, Leo. Okay, so let's see. 1331. Spirit says you have good fortune. Yeah. So pretty much 2026 is of good fortune for you. Advice, comfort, major change, individuality. And independence. Crazy. Have faith in your skills and talents as you are the tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. There you go, my friends. That was it. That's crazy. A year of great fortune. I'm going to say great fortune because you say good, I say it was great. Good is like, I say it was great. 2026, a year of great fortune. Shit, compared to last year, it's great. My son's going to read this. My son's going to watch this video and he's going to be like, man, Mom, pray to God all this stuff comes through. I hear you, son. I hope so too. So until next time, I will see you in 2026 next year. Bye, guys.